All right, let's talk about competing interests in the context of the TikTok ban. Oral argument before the Supreme Court on that legislation, which is supposed to ban TikTok a week from this coming Sunday. Oral argument is this coming Friday morning at 9:30 in the Supreme Court, East Coast time. So the government has made a bunch of national security arguments in their case, albeit they're all hypotheticals. They haven't provided any evidence that China, the Chinese government, has actually done anything through the parent company ByteDance to influence TikTok. They've also made arguments that TikTok is gathering all of this data on 170 million Americans who use the app, and that the Chinese government could access that and use that against individual Americans in spying efforts or things like that. ByteDance and TikTok, their arguments center on the First Amendment and freedom of speech, and the fact that 170 million Americans, over half the population, use this app on a near daily basis to speak, to express themselves. But there's another competing interest. So TikTok America is the company. It's an American company. ByteDance is a Chinese company. And even though TikTok is not a public company, its shares are not publicly traded. I was listening to Scott Galloway this morning on a podcast, and he was like, no, you can buy parts of TikTok on the private market. And there is a hedge fund guy named Jeff Yass who owns 15% of TikTok USA. And Scott Galloway said that that company is trading at about a $300 billion market cap right now. So this guy, Jeff Yass, an American hedge fund guy, has a $45 to $50 billion stake in TikTok right now. In the last election cycle, Jeff Yass donated over $100 million to Republicans, including massive donations to Donald Trump. Donald Trump has also said that he loves TikTok. He has credited his success on TikTok with winning the 2024 election. He has, 15 million followers or something on TikTok. So those are the competing interests that we're looking at. And courts, including the Supreme Court, are loath to ignore or overrule arguments from the government based on national security. They don't want to appear as though they're being soft on China, and they have put national security interests ahead of rights like the First Amendment in the past. But an American businessman owns $50 billion, and he donated $100 million to Republicans, and Donald Trump loves TikTok. So, oral arguments on Friday are going to be a hoot. The audio from them, I'm sure, will be live broadcast. I will be listening in. And given that this app, I think, is going away a week from Sunday, please follow the link in my Linktree and go follow my YouTube page. Or just go to YouTube and type Hawk Podcasts in the search bar, and my page will come right up. Thanks, everybody. Have a good Tuesday.